All right, so this question says 2 grams of carbon react with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Calculate the mass of carbon dioxide formed. The other one says calculate the number of moles of 2.1 times 10 to the power 20 particles. And the last one says calculate the number of particles contained in 0.05 moles of the substance. All right, this is our online chemistry, and welcome on board. All right, without wasting much of the time, let's look at the solutions. Question 1. So we have carbon reacting with what? Oxygen to give us what? Carbon dioxide. This is a simple equation. This is a curve. All right. We have this type of an equation. Now, how do we find the answer to this question? We have 2 grams here. All right. We don't know the number of grams there, but we are looking for the number of grams for carbon dioxide, and we are going to use mass ratio. We're going to use what? Mass ratio. We're going to use mass ratio, and it's quite easier. All what we do is that compare the masses of carbon to carbon dioxide, and when you talk of the masses, compare both the mass given and the what? And the molar mass for each atom, or let me say for each compound or substance, mass given and their molar mass. So the mass given for carbon is 2 grams. The mass given for carbon dioxide we don't know, because that's what we are looking for. But the molar mass for carbon is 12 on the periodic table. And the molar mass for carbon dioxide, which we can easily find by doing this, which will be 16 plus 12, which will be what? So 32, which will be 44. We put 44 grams here. Then we cross multiply. Crossing multiply gives us 12x is equal to 2 multiplied by 44 over 12 and over 12. So the mass of carbon dioxide, well, is 2 times 44, we divide by 12. All right, and I'm getting 7.3. We can just leave it to 1 decimal place, grams, like that. Having solved question 1, let's go to question 2. Question 2 says calculate the number of moles of those particles, and we are going to use what? Avogadro's law, which helps us find the particles, so the number of moles in a certain number of particles when you relate them together. And you know that the Avogadro's number itself is 6.026 times 10 to the power t. These can be atoms, these can be ions, these can be particles, these can be molecules, anything, but not moles. Are we together? All right, and that's the Avogadro's number. And for this one, it says that 1 mole of every substance contains 6.026 times 10. Or we can, instead of a 6 there, we can just put a 2 to the power t 23, like that. Now we are looking for the what? We've been given what? Particles. So we're going to put particles there. How many moles? We're looking for the number of moles, remember. So particles, how many? We've got 2.1 times 10 to the power t 20 particles. Crossing multiply gives us x being equal to 2.1 times 10 to the power 20. We divide by 6.022 multiplied by what? 10 to the power t 23. So x is equal to, we are just dividing that one. So 2.1, 23, sorry, 2.1, then 20, then we divide by 6.022, 23. So it's giving me 3.4, I'll just say 0.9 times 10 to the power negative 40 moles. So these are the moles. All right, these are the number of moles contained in those particles. All right, let's go to question 3. It's the same principle as question 2. So calculate the number of particles now. So we know that 1 mole, according to Avogadro's constant number, contains this number of what? Atoms or particles. All right. We are still going to write particles here because we're dealing with what? Particles. All right. So we've got 0.05 moles given here, and we're looking for the number of particles. So we cross multiply, and we discover that x times 1 is just x, 0 times that one. So all what we do is multiply that one, 6.022, then 23. We multiply it by 0.05. And I'm getting 3.01 times 10 to the power 22. What are these? Particles. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on TikTok, as well as on Facebook. For online classes, we are very much available. So the numbers are here for online classes. You can just call us there.